Michael and Melissa, look at one another now and remember this moment in time. Michael, do you take Melissa to be your wife?
I do.
Melissa, do you take Michael to be your husband?
I do.
Michael, please repeat after me. Melissa, I take you as you are.
Melissa, I take you as you are. To be grateful for our love and our life.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be patient with you and with myself.
Be patient with you and with myself.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To inspire you to grow as an individual.
To inspire you to grow as an individual.
To love you completely.
To love you completely.
These things I pledge to you.
These things I pledge to you.
I promise from this day forward
To be grateful for our love and our life.
to be grateful for our love and our life.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be patient with you and with myself.
To be patient with you and myself.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To encourage you to grow as an individual.
And to encourage you to grow as an individual.
To love you completely.
To love you completely.
These things I pledge to you.
These things I pledge to you.
By the power of your love and the commitment to each other, I pronounce you husband and wife. You make this the bride. Congratulations!
I just want to say from the bottom of our hearts that we're so grateful that all of you guys could attend tonight. Everybody that's been invited here has been a monumental part of our lives. We love you all very much, and thank you for sharing this special occasion with us.
I just want to thank Amelia for doing the flowers wherever she is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You did a beautiful job. Heather, my mom, everybody for making this a wonderful night. I really appreciate it. Michael and I enjoy each and every one of you, and we're so glad that you could make it. We love you all. Thank you.
So here's Mike. You know, Mike wasn't in the best of shape. He was overweight. He was driving a car that I don't think he could give away. Working at Red Lobster, and you know, I think honestly, a lot of us just thought, you know what, this is it for Mike. You know, this is as good as it's going to get. You know, maybe he'll be assistant to the assistant manager or something. I'm not sure, but you know. After that, you know, I think something changed, and I think like most, Mike got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and he knew he needed to make some changes in his life. So I get a call one day that Mike went out for a run, and I said, "Run where? Run from the police, or you know, what's going on here?" So Mike set out and started to make some changes in his life, and I have to admit, I was quite jealous at the time, and you know, it inspired me to, you know, I see my best friend over here doing this, and I said it inspired me to start making some changes in my life also. So Mike continued on. He ran his first Gate River run. Nobody thought he could do it, but he did. And Mike was really taking accountability for himself. He wasn't passing the blame on everybody else. He was taking in his own actions, taking accountability for them. And, you know, his life really started to change. And I can honestly say now Mike's run over 6 full marathons. He's run over 5,000 miles. He's graduated from college. He bought himself a house. He got himself a nice car. You know, everything was really falling into place for Mike. And at one point, one distinctive memory that comes to mind that I'll never forget is at a certain point in my life, I didn't have a place to live. And Mike opened up his house to me and let me stay with him. I lived with Mike for about a year, and I'd say it was some of the best times I ever had. I was finishing up. He inspired me to go to school. I was finishing up my degree. We were training full time. We ran our first marathons together. We've both gotten sober together, and it was a great thing. And I'll never forget the late night conversations that we had, inspiring each other to do the right thing and take accountability for each of our own actions, and continue on and push forward. Melissa, you really make Mike complete, and I don't know what he would do without you. I'm very happy for both of you, and I wish you, both happiness, love, and success. And Mike, thank you for choosing me to be your best man tonight. It's been a real honor, and I can honestly stand here tonight and truly say you've been a brother to me, you've been a best friend, you've been a mentor, and an inspiration to not only me, but to many others in this room tonight. With that saying, a toast. Congratulations to Mike and Melissa. Thank you.
So Melissa basically grew up at my house. I come from a very conservative household, old school parents, and her house was the only house I was allowed to stay the night at. And yeah, and she was always around me and my family as well. And I know that my family definitely adopted her as a fourth child, my parents, down to my mom feeding her cough syrup when she was sick, spoon feeding her. But I remember the day so clearly. Melissa sent me a text message of her and Michael, and that was how I learned about Michael, and she was completely smitten by him. I immediately saw the text message and called her, and I think we probably talked about Michael for the next hour. She was just, in love over Michael. And the first time I met him, I could completely see why. He is just a loving, humble, good-hearted, warm person. And the way that they just look at each other, I could just see how much they had fallen for one another. So it's no surprise to me that 2 years later, here we are at their wedding. Together, they became a beautiful family with Mason, and now they've welcomed a beautiful baby girl, Maddie, into the family, who completely is just a joy, and she completes them. She really does. And I couldn't be happier for the both of you. Really, congratulations. I really love the both of you. I'm so excited to see what the future has in hold for the both of you. And I'm so happy that Melissa has chosen a wonderful man to walk beside her this long journey called life. Okay, guys? So a true love story has no ending, only a beautiful beginning. And I wish both of you the best. Congratulations.